Welcome, Kringle Society. The Kringle Society is a global initiative associating an evolutionary society, founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, sufferings, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. So believe in scarcity, war, crime, poverty. What is the root cause of crime, of war, and poverty? It is belief in scarcity. We live in a world full of natural abundance, yet mankind is ensnared in artificial scarcity. If you can look at this, have a look at these images, you will see that those people in these images, they are lacking, they are impoverished, they lack wealth, they lack health, and they are being beaten by poverty all over. So it is because of the belief in scarcity. So how do we find a solution to this? Let's continue.
So I did some research, and this is what I found from reliable sources like the UN. It turns out that while the US is totally out of whack, things are actually way worse for the planet as a whole. Let's start with this graph. A perfectly even distribution of wealth among all living people, with everyone divided into 5 equal groups. Now, let's show how much each group actually has. Shocking, right? 80% of the world's people barely have any wealth. It's hard to even see them on the charts. Meanwhile, the richest 2%, they have more wealth than half of the rest of the world. Let's look at this chart another way. Let's take the whole world's population, all 7 billion of us, and reduce it to just a representative 100 individuals. Here they are, poorest people on the left, richest people on the right. Now let's show how the world's total wealth, roughly $223 trillion, is distributed. The vast majority have practically nothing. Nothing with which to educate their children, nothing with which to pay for basic medicines. While the richest 1%, they've accumulated 43% of our world's wealth. The bottom 80%, meanwhile, that's 8 out of every 10 people, have just 6% between them. But even this doesn't really show how extreme things have become. The richest 300 people on Earth have the same wealth as the poorest 3 billion. So the number of people it takes to fill a mid-sized commercial aircraft have more wealth than the populations of India, China, the US, and Brazil combined.
Oh, sorry, I have it there. It is unfair that 1% has 99% of all the money we are having in the world.
2016 might become a more virtual world. It will also be a more unequal world than ever before. For the first time, the richest 1% of the population will enjoy a greater share of global wealth than the other 99%.
What is the solution to these inequalities? If we keep trusting the status quo, we will most likely lose all our freedoms and end up on a universal basic income guarantee that all of us will live in poverty, while robots take over all the jobs. So look at this bulb. This bulb is the only one lighting up. Is the only one lighting up. Why? The majority of the bulbs here, they are in darkness. Why? What does that depict? It depicts that this is the 1% of the people that are amassing the wealth of the world. They have amassed 99% of the wealth of the world, the money in the world. Then this, yes, that is the money in the world. Why? These are 99% of the population that are sticking or struggling to have a share of the remaining 1% of the money in the world, hereby causing scarcity. So it is because we believe that there's no other way, but there are abundance of wealth somewhere else, and we can create that within ourselves. So if we don't find solution to that, then the robot will take over everything. So before we, now let us watch this, a conversation between these two people, these two gentlemen. So about money, what money is. Money is a mutual agreement. And this was discussed, and this is discussed here, and it was very fantastic. You also listen to it.
You owe me $50, but I'll accept that in Bitcoin, Feathercoin, Litecoin, or Kanye West.
LTAT. Good mythical morning.
What is this worth to you, Link?
I'd say $20, Rhett.
And why is that worth to you, $20?
Because it says 20 on it.
And why does that matter to you? Why is it valuable to you?
Because the person I give it to get the thing I want also agrees that it's what I'm getting from them is worth $20.
That's currency. That's currency. Class dismissed. No, okay. All right. So
I'm a current dude.
You may know that we went off the gold standard at some point in the United States of America, meaning that a dollar does not represent some actual gold somewhere.
Fort Knox.
Now it is just the government says this is worth $20. Okay, and enough people agree and it becomes worth something and other governments agree, you get it. Now, cryptocurrency. You probably heard lots about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin, this, Bitcoin that. You gotta invest in Bitcoin if you wanna get rich, like Harvard. You hear about Harvey? He bought a Bitcoin and now he's a millionaire. That's what I heard back home when I was in North Carolina over Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, Bitcoin's this, Bitcoin's that. And so I'm like, well, what is this stuff? I hear that in the news. It's called cryptocurrency. Now, the key difference between $20, yep, research that, and cryptocurrency is the fact that this is backed by a central government. In other words, there's a bank. You can have it, sure. It's fake. It's worth nothing to me because it's not backed up by gold. No, I want that There's a central bank, a government-backed bank that has created that money, right? That issues that money.
Yes.
And so the stable thing, like the United States government, says that this is worth a certain thing. But cryptocurrency, it's just like me and you on the side, and we're like, hey, you want to start some money?
Yeah, man, I've been thinking I want to start money.
We can call it Rhett and Link dollars or Rhett and Link coin.
I don't have a printer, so
No, we don't even need that. It can just all be totally digital, man.
Bingo.
We'll call it Rhett and Link coin, and it'll be totally digital. And me and you will decide how many of it's going to be made and what it's worth.
What about just Link coin?
I don't want to do that. Let's make it Rhett and Link coin. We're stronger together, buddy. Stick with me here.
You can be in it.
And then we go out and we say, hey, you guys want to invest in Rhett and Link coin? You want some Rhett and Link coin? And
we call it Link coin for short.
Hey, this guy over here, we convinced this guy over here to sell his feed for his horses in Rhett and Link coin. He's accepting Rhett and Link coin.
We feed people.
And then all of a sudden, you've got this network of users who've all agreed that Rhett and Link coin is worth something, and then it becomes worth something. Does that make sense? It's basically worth something because people have agreed, in a network, have agreed that it is worth something, but it's just digital.
But it is just digital. So network of people have agreed that it was something, but it is just digital. Fine. So the Kringle Society has its own currency, TBC Kringles, receipts. So TB Society has its own currency and is now introducing her own currency. Now, Kringle Society will restore equality, one human being at a time. Okay, one human being at a time. Let's go.
You are conscious. You are self-aware and capable of higher thinking. You and all of humanity are more valuable than precious gold. A mountain of gold by itself cannot do all the things you can do. You are more valuable as a living man or as a living woman than anything else in this world. Don't let...
What? Stop, please. Who's here?
You are conscious. You are self-aware and capable of higher thinking. You and all of humanity are more valuable than precious gold. A mountain of gold by itself cannot do all the things you can do. You are more valuable as a living man or as a living woman than anything else in this world. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Mankind is the most valuable thing on earth, and you are a part of it. We are inviting you to become part of a currency that recognizes you and your birthright to live in abundance. We are in the final stages of our global distribution of this currency that only goes up in value as each new member joins it. It's the members of our community that bring value to our currency, and we measure that value in grains of gold. We're in the distribution phase of our currency, while we've been building a new economy around it from the ground up over the past 3.5 years. Merchants all over the world accept our currency, or partially accept our currency as payment for their goods and services. We want to give you a gift of some of it that is valued over $2,500, which you can use immediately with our participating merchants. During the distribution phase, we have two classes of members. You will either hold enough coin to become a billionaire or a millionaire. The creator of this coin has made enough to create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires to establish an economy based on abundance, which will pull out all of the stops suppressing humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. It's time for humanity to lift itself up. The creator, otherwise known as the admin of this coin, is ready to distribute enough of these coins to you to turn you into a millionaire or billionaire, in exchange for you completing some simple tasks. This is on top of the gift we will give you. In other words, you do not have to have millions and billions of dollars to buy into these positions. All you have to do is complete some simple tasks, and you will be rewarded with a mass quantity of these coins. In fact, it will be easy to turn you into a millionaire this week. Wow, think about that. You could be a millionaire this week. The best part is that we can do this lawfully. We are at peace with all governments around the world, and we are recognized as a private, self-regulated society. Since we don't offer coins on the public market exchanges, we're free from the tethers that governments place on the market-based coins. We are free from the same regulations and tethers that have been used for so long to suppress humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. You can finally be free to live a life of abundance. Isn't that what you always wanted? For more information about this, please read our public notice. So, you may be wondering how much this is going to cost you. Yes, of course, building and maintaining a global currency costs money, right? Everything can't just be for free. There is a monthly admin fee that needs to be paid to make all of this possible. Common sense will tell you that. So how much is that? The monthly admin fee is only 8 grains of gold, payable digitally. Well, how much is 8 grains of gold in USD, you may be asking? Is it $250? I mean, that would be a good deal if it was, because the gift is worth over $2,500, right? No, it's not $250 a month. By the way, our currency is free from transaction fees and middlemen. 0 transaction fees. Is the admin fee $100? No. How about $50 a month? No again. 8 grains of gold is about $25 today. That's it. Remember, this could turn you into a millionaire within a week, and it may only cost you $25 to make that happen once you complete the tasks required. If you can't manage to take advantage of this offer, don't worry. We have many jobs available where you can earn some of this currency, but these jobs won't pay you enough to become a millionaire so fast. But maybe over the years you can build up to that level. Every economy has workers at the bottom of it, right? The choice is yours. Do what it takes to become a billionaire, a millionaire, or become a worker supporting this economy that will make the world a better place to live in for all of us. Or you can even go away and keep supporting the current financial system that has been responsible for so much misery and perpetual poverty in the world. Make a good choice today.
Make a good choice today. Wow, I love that ending word. So, receive up to $500,000 a month in Bitcoin by getting a position on the rotator. Complete the necessary activities to acquire a billionaire's quote. Focus on getting rapid reward before the timer hits 0. So this is my short TBC community structure. So call it billionaire zone, comprising 11,111, comprising 1,111,111 members with 1 whole TBC coin or more. Then there comes billionaire zone with 1,110,000,000 members with more than 0.001 TBC coin and less than 1 whole TBC coin. So employment zone, 3.5 billion members with less than 0.001 TBC coin, working 3.5 billion members with less than 0.001 TBC coin working as employees, and the TBC millionaire getting paid salaries in 100% green. As you can see it now. Just take a decision yourself. It's either you become the billionaire or millionaire, or you just wait and let TBC become a reality and become a salary earner. You be in employment zone. So you take a position now. So 111,111 members that meet the monthly requirement will be placed on the rotator. There is only one requirement today: pay the billionaire program fee, and that is it. So this admin fee, it is 8 grains per month. So you can see that, and if we are growing like this up to 10 million, for example, then everyone on the rotator will be getting funded from the rotator by by getting above $1,000. And when we grow in numbers and we are up to 4 billion members, then everyone will be getting about $500,000 a month to build the Pringle Society community, to bring it. It is not for spending for yourself, but to take care of the community, because you are a co-admin. The TBC admin cannot be only the one running the economy of the world of this magnitude. So we need 111,111 to work to build this economy. And we are on the course. Lifetime personal development. The millionaire and billionaire programs are a lifetime stewardship and has a monthly cost. Only the serious should commit. So to be a billionaire, a millionaire in TBC, it is not an obligation, it is an opportunity for everyone that wants to be at the top and everyone that wants to commit himself or herself to the growth of TBC community. And such a person will be given coin as stewardship, and they will be as a central bank or the commercial banks of a country. So now this is how TBC is going to distribute coins into the wallet of individuals, whether a billionaire, a millionaire, or a free people or free member, regular member. It depends on the activities you choose to be doing and the category you see to be. Program fee attracts 0.01 TBC when you're a billionaire, but when you're a millionaire, you are under millionaire, so you pay 4 grand, then you get 0.01 TBC. Monthly merchant, if you sign up merchant, you get 1 TBC, and you get 0.001 TBC when you sign up as a millionaire. So rapid reward 24. So you get 20 TBC coin. You get TBC coin, and you. So 0.02, 0.02. So that's what a millionaire gets when he pays for rapid reward. Okay. So when you get 2 people to sign up, then rapid reward to 48 hours. So when you help your 2 to get 2, you get 50 additional points. But while on millionaire program, we are carrying out the same activities, this is what you get. You can see it's 0.05 for getting 2 people. But when you're on billionaire program, you get 50 coins. So then when you get referrals, per referral, you get 10 coins when you be on billionaire program, but you get 0.001 when you are on millionaire program. So meetings, you get a whole coin for attending meeting, weekly meeting, and mass adoption meeting that's come up Monday to Friday, weekly meeting once, and broadcasting meeting, broadcasters meeting once. So you will get one per meeting. But when you're a millionaire, if you attend this meeting, you get 0.00001 TBC. When you broadcast, you get 10 coins. So as a billionaire, but on millionaire zone, you get 0.001 coin. Transaction, when it is up to 10 grains, when you make transaction in TBC, you get 0.1 TBC. Why on the millionaire zone, you get 0.001 TBC. So gifts, everyone that comes in gets 250 Pringles as a gift. This is amazing. This is amazing for the billionaire, and it is also good for the millionaire. And if those people that cannot be in one of these 2 categories, they will definitely be one of the people in employment zone. So this is so get to receive the gift within 24 hours and help them to do same within 48 hours. So rapid 24 hours, you get 2 referrals to earn 20 TBC. Why you get rapid 48 hours, you help your referrals each to get to earn 50 TBC coin. So then rapid reward leads to mass adoption. You can see this reward here. You can see them. Wow. is it. This is it. So if you follow this trend, you see that within 31 days, we will be up to 1 billion in needs. So you come in, you bring your 2 within 24 hours, your 2 within their own 24 hours, bring in 2, the 4 bring in 2 within 24 hours, the 8 bring 2 within 24 hours, the 16 bring 2 within 24 hours, they bring 32, and the 32 brings 2 within 24 hours, 64. All things meaning for within 31 days, then we are going to be billions in 1 billion in this community. So text 10 friends, I have a gift for you. Time is short, call me. So then you can collect. So then admin has paid out about $6 million in Bitcoin bounty, and in as well in Bitcoin cash over $2 million admin has paid out for doing those sponsors that are sponsoring people. And you can get this bounty within 15 minutes of earning them. So pay yearly and get a discount. Save $50 on billionaire program, save $23 on millionaire program, you save $12 on starter program. So that means instead of you paying 96 grains, you pay 84 grains on billionaire program. Instead of you paying 48 grains on millionaire program, you pay 42 grains. And instead of you paying 24 grains, you end up paying only 21 grains. And amazingly, your sponsor will receive full 12 months of bounty as soon as payment is received. So now there is a campaign going on now. We call it United for Food campaign, wherein people, members that are in clustered area, they are up to 1,000 and they are paying their fee regularly. A subsidy center will be established there, wherein those members will be going to the subsidy center and then buy foodstuff discounted by 50%. Wow, by 50%, subsidized by 50%, subsidized by 50%. For example, you are spending $500 on foodstuff per month. Then what you will now do, what you do when you go there is that you will spend only $200 to get foodstuff worth of $400,000, the one that you are going to buy others or outside on retail price. Okay, so that is it. Then you should also, there is a campaign going on, there is a reward promo going on now. And what is that promo? It is when the promo is that when you pay yearly in crypto, you get additional 500 coins to your coin. So the slots we have, the slots remain 105 out of 400. People have taken 395 slots. 395 people have taken the slots, so remain 105 before June 31st, or when 224 plus, and so that is the end of everything. Either before May, before June 31st, 38th rather, before June 38th or on June 38th, it closes. So promo ends when 500 multiplication collect this promo, or on June 30th, 2021, whichever comes first. So then another one is top 11,111 will be on the core team and get 100 TPC coins per monthly payment. Only cryptocurrency payments qualify. Green payments will not get you on the team. This team assures us of remaining operational because we can't use Green to pay the weekly operational bills. We need steady cryptocurrency coming in to pay bills in cryptocurrency. Team is limited to 11,111 positions. Get one today. Wow. Get one today. The millionaire and billionaire programs are a lifetime stewardship and it has a monthly cost. Only the serious you'll commit. So now there is United for Food application. Go to Google Store or Play Store to install it. When if you are using Android phone, and if you are using an iPhone, then your own is coming. The application is coming. So thank you very much, and God bless you. So it is now time for question and answer. So